Hey, what's going on, everybody? And welcome back to Unique Uniques. Today, I actually have 4 uniques for you. These are actually pretty interesting, and they're all pretty good uniques. I'm just really enjoying making like a video where I have 4 of them so I can have a longer video instead of always constantly filling up your notification bar with like little 2-minute videos 5 times a day. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Our first one is called Rapturous Blessing, and this pair of gloves is freaking great, man. I honestly recommend these gloves to just about anybody, and in fact I would probably just go ahead and upgrade that so that it could be up to elite as well. I'm actually using these on my mercenary right now, and it's definitely helping him stay alive. So what does it give you? It gives you 10% faster cast rate, which is always a good thing on your mercenary. Really isn't going to help him out all that much depending on what kind of mercenary you're using, but I know me personally, I like to use the Act 2 mercenary, so it really isn't helping him that much. But I also gave him obedience, and once I gave him obedience, that's really helping him to get that life leech going so that he doesn't die all the effing time. Now the main reason why this is actually helping him a lot is because it gives you +1 to salvation aura. Now, Salvation Aura is something that is super useful, especially in Hell difficulty, because what Salvation Aura does is it actually gives you resistances. It can't raise your maximum resistance though, but it does give you, I think it's 60% resistance with just 1 point in the Salvation. And so now that we have these gloves right here, any character can go out and find these and actually take advantage of that extra 60% resistance, which helps a lot. It will not add any resistances to your poison though, so just be aware that it isn't going to do anything for poison, but all the other ones, well, I shouldn't say all the other ones, because in theory there is also magic resistance, and then there is also some physical resistance that you can get. So it's going to give you lightning, fire, and cold resistances of 60, which is great. Also, it gives you 78% defense. You get +15 to vitality, +15 to energy. And depending on what kind of character you are, you know, obviously those points are going to differ for how much you're going to get from both of them. Now, what's cool about this, though, is this pair of gloves not only is going to give you Salvation Aura, but it is also going to actually rise your maximum poison resist, maximum cold resist, maximum lightning resist, and maximum fire resist, all by 5%. And it's going to give you an extra 13 resistance, which can roll higher at the same time. So that means if you get this pair of gloves, man, like I mean, just with this one, the way this rolled, this one has literally 73 to all resistances. Plus, it gives me +5 to all the other resistances. I think you can see why I'm putting this on my mercenary right now, because I don't really need it because of my obsession. It gives me hella resistance, which is why I put this on my mercenary instead. And it's pretty much the only piece that I need to make sure that he has enough resistance. I probably could have made a video just for this one, but I'm, again, trying to make it so that these are maybe a little bit longer, not so, you know, close together on my release schedule, because I feel like I'm probably been like flooding people's timelines and crap with this, and I'm not trying to do that. So yeah, this is an amazing pair of gloves. I would definitely recommend it to literally anybody. You could put it on a mercenary, you could put it on yourself. It's gonna help you just as much as it would help a mercenary. It'd probably help you a little more, because I don't really understand how the mercenary spells work. I know that sounds weird, but like, do they activate that stuff? Because I'm pretty sure they don't. So I'm pretty sure all I've really done by giving him this was just to make it so that he has a maximum resist fire. Let's double check that, guys. Let's not be that guy. Let's just go ahead and double check that. So, well, yeah, see, he's already maxed out. Let me look and see what... Here, let's just take this stuff off of him, shall we? We're just going to take everything off the mercenary. Okay, now let's put these gloves on, and it bumps it up to 78 for everything. Which is kind of weird. Not exactly sure. You would think that you would get more for that, wouldn't you? Like, shouldn't those all be 80? But I guess... Oh, no, it's because of the 13. Yeah, so it doesn't look like he's probably going to actually use that. Let's go out into the world and check it out, shall we? Sorry, guys, I'm just doing a little experiment here. Figured I'd take you guys with me. Okay, so now that we're in like fighting territory, what's gonna happen now? Nothing. So yeah, he's not actually using that. The +1 to salvation. I was hoping maybe it could be like +1 to salvation aura, but it isn't. You know what I'm saying? He has to actually cast the spell. So yeah, it's not going to be the best on your mercenary, but it'll definitely help him out just simply because of those maximum resistances. When I'm done with the video, I'll come back and pick all that stuff up later. For now, let's just go ahead and move on. So next up, we have a Pandemonium belt. This one is good when you're high level. When you're low level, probably isn't going to be that great for you. I am currently level 99, so I am maxed out on how much I can get on base per character level. And so for me, I'm getting 24 to max damage. I'm getting 123 defense, 49 to strength. I'm literally been wearing this one recently, actually. 99 to life. You get 49 cold resist, 49 fire resist, and a 15% better chance of getting magic items, which you all know has to easily, hands down, be my favorite affix in all of Diablo 2. So yes, I freaking love this belt. You gotta love all that resistance right there. The 99 to life is good. All, you know, basically 100 life that I get to add on to my health pool just from equipping this thing. And all that defense, maximum damage is great as well. I don't really see anything bad with this belt at all, especially because you get the 12 slot, so it's not like you're only going to be able to have like 8 potions on it. You get all your maximum potions. So I mean, obviously, is it the best belt in the world? No, probably not, but is it a damn good belt? Yes, it is, man. So I would again recommend go out and find this one. I probably could have again made a video just for this one, but you know, I figured that I would just go ahead and talk about these because yeah. Okay, so up next we have Goreflood, not to be confused with Gore Shovel. As you can see here, 2 different axes. Definitely not the same axe. There we go. We can take a look at that. Now, this one is only a normal unique. It is not exceptional. It's not elite, but it's still pretty damn good, especially if you're just starting out. When I was leveling up that barb to show you guys all Fallon, what was it? Talon Rage's Fury or something like that. You know, the set I just made, the one with the giant toothpick. I was using Goreflood just because I liked how it gave me the +1 to masteries. I could equip it at level 10, which is very, very low. Also, it gave me 144 enhanced damage, which is very great. You know, the enhanced damage, in case you didn't know, only works on your physical damage. So if you get something like this axe, for example, and you put it on thinking that your novas are going to be more powerful, please understand and be aware that that is not the case. So it is going to give you, though, 4% life stolen per hit, which is very good. Again, stolen per hit means stolen per hit when you actually hit something. So when you're actually going out there, like for example, me, I'm a caster, I like to play as a Nova, right? I don't get the 4% life stolen per hit when I'm actually using my Novas. I have to walk up to something and hit them for it to actually work. So again, just be aware. Now you also get -9% to enemy fire resistance, which is freaking fantastic. I've already said a whole bunch of times that I love negative enemy fire, whatever. I love negative enemy anything, whatever. They are great. And I wish we still had Sunder Charms, but in Diablo 2 Reimagined, they got rid of that and said that, oh no, you guys don't need Sunder Charms. All you really need is to go out and hunt down more Scalers, which is cool, but it is a lot faster if I just had a Sunder Charm, then I wouldn't have to worry so much about finding all these freaking Scalers. So, I mean, come on, I have 2 Scalers. 2. That's how much I found so far. Anyways, back to Goreflood. Now, here is the crazy part, and this is based on character level, but this axe right here, if you're a barbarian, will probably help you a lot when you're going to go and fight the Ubers. Why? Because it gives you 297% chance of open wounds when your character is level 99. So I could totally see myself using this when I'm trying to fight Ubers if I was a barbarian. And I'm sure I will get there eventually because I plan on beating the game with every single character. And I think I might actually be doing the Barb next just because he has find item, and that is going to help me to go ahead and farm all of these uniques so I can make videos for them, because there's like 3,000 uniques that I need to find. And I think I'm at almost 100 now. So holy crap, that's a lot of videos, which is kind of why I've been putting these all together to make this a little more fun for everybody. So yes, this axe is freaking great, and I could even see myself upgrading this up to elite just because I would want to be able to take advantage of that chance of open wounds, because that is something that is vital when you go and fight Ubers. Unless you're a smiter, then you really want to have some kind of source of chance of open wounds. In fact, I could even say that there might be a way to utilize this to actually be able to take out the Ubers as a Nova source. I might actually try that and see if there's a better shield that I can use. But I honestly think I could probably take out the Ubers as a Nova source, which back in the day in original Diablo, it was like good luck with that, because I had no chance in hell of beating them Ubers as a Nova sorceress. But now I think I might be able to make some kind of hybrid melee Nova source, I guess you would call it, and we'd be able to go and actually take care of those Ubers like that. So we're going to move along. This is going to be the last one for today, and this is for people who happen to use bows. If you happen to be an Amazon, or if you are one of those crazies out there that want to prove that they can beat the game with any character and have actually gone out and made yourself a bowmancer, then you can use this as well. And what you get for this one is +2 to all skills, 15% faster hit recovery. You also get 198 enhanced damage, which is freaking fantastic if you are using a bow, because most of the time that's going to be physical damage, unless obviously you're using magic arrows or something like that. Now you're also going to get, and I love this one, 586 poison damage over 8 seconds. And now if you already did not have some kind of poison damage, not only do you get the 586 poison damage over 8 seconds, but you also get +693 to maximum poison damage, which again is based on the character level. So no matter what, you're going to be doing a good chunk of poison damage, even if you have nothing invested into any kind of poison damage, because it is already built into this bow. So I don't know what else you would want right there if you are trying to, for some reason, utilize your poison damage as maybe a poison mancer, I guess, or maybe a a poison Amazon. I don't, you understand what I'm saying. So it's still great. And with this one, you also get 63% chance of open wounds. This is already an elite weapon. The damage is a little bit low. I would wish that that would be higher, but I could also see somebody maybe putting this like on their Switch and going in and finding the Ubers, and then what they would do, I would assume, is pull this out, hit them a couple times, hoping to get that chance for open wounds to proc, and then switch back to whatever their main weapon was, and then finish the job after that. Because chance of open wounds is very important to your character when you're fighting those Ubers. If you're wondering why I keep harping on this, it's because you can look in my stash right here. I still need to kill the Ubers, and I'm getting pretty pissed off at trying to kill those guys. So anybody that has even more advice for me, I'd very much appreciate it. But it's looking like I'm going to have to wait until I make a barbarian to actually be able to go and finish off those Ubers. I've been getting pretty close. I'm still trying to find these lightning skills right here. But these are the only, like I said, these are the only 2 I've found so far. But hopefully that will change. Let's get back to the item. It also gives you hit blinds target +3, which you gotta love. Because you hit somebody and then they're not going to know where you are. Just make sure you don't get too close, because if you get too close, it doesn't matter about the hit blinds target. It will turn around and they will be able to see you if you are too close, because that's how it works in the game. So that right there was 4 new unique items that have been added to Diablo 2 Reimagined that I just explained to you guys. And I would definitely recommend just about every single one of them. They're all pretty good. I think I would definitely take this one and level that up to elite if I was going to use it against those Ubers. And yeah, everyone have a great day. I'm going to be working on another rune word video. I'm trying to get that out for you guys as soon as I can. And I'm also going to be trying to make another set video pretty soon here. So hopefully that plan will come to fruition and we will have some more videos for you guys shortly. So yeah, everybody, thank you all very much. Have a good night and late.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
Where the hell did Night and Obedience go? What the